Wednesday coming. Click, clack, 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 clack. Boom, 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 boom.
Bam! What is up with the squad? Assess. What's good? What's good? What's good? Wednesday coming. What's happening, y'all?
What's happening?
What's going on, coach?
Man, we missed the Friday tea, so I'm bubbling over, man. I'm brewing.
Oh man, kick it off.
We missed the Friday tea because you know on Friday how our checking and our savings was set up. It was on a hold. So now
you know how it go. Sometimes you, sometimes me. What's going on?
What's going on? Enjoying the shows, enjoying the coverage. I mean, we 1.5 games in women's college basketball. We're gonna work our way back and work back to the future. But I'm hyped. What's up? Got that college basketball in my cup.
You know, it's that time. It's that time.
Let's talk. So
that time.
I know you have some things, but I'm gonna throw this out here. Southern California's Kiki Iriafen just got started with Juju Watkins and USC this year, and they were former Pac-12 rivals, and now they're teammates in the Big Ten Conference. So do you think that was a good fit for her, or is it like, you know, she's from the area, can't beat them, join them? What you think?
I think the jury is still out. No, I don't know that we saw Kiki be who we thought she was going to be when she got there. So I think the jury is still out as far as that goes. You got huge news. What you got, Bree Wayne?
What you got, Bree? Let's go. Okay, so Tennessee's guard Kaya Wynn is expected to miss the season after tearing her right Achilles tendon. That was announced by Kim Caldwell, and I think Kim Caldwell is expecting, right? Is pregnant. I thought that was beginning for the season start, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's my understanding coming into the season. That's my understanding coming into the season.
Pregnant before the season starts, so she'll be expecting. So she might be, you know, writing X's and O's and changing diapers by the end of the season.
Yeah, I don't know if she's actually due during the season or if she's due kind of like
to after, like end of,
or right around tournament time or something like that.
I'm
not sure.
Calculating, right? It depends. So the 6-foot senior from Nashville was hurt on October 18th in practice. This is Kaya Wynn. Tennessee said in a release that Wynn will have surgery and seek a medical redshirt to play the 2025-26 season with the Lady Vols. She was the one and only 5 Lady Vols to play all 33 games last season, and she averaged 4.4 points, 2.6 rebounds, and 1.6 assists per game coming off the bench. So I share that because I don't ever like to see anybody hurt doing what they love. So hope a speedy recovery and a healthy procedure. Coach. Oh man, let me jump into the chat. They miss you. We miss y'all. What's up? What up, Joe? Ghostface Picker. What up, Joe? Leading shot blockers in our game were guards Raven, Lay. That shows we're in trouble. There you go, Bree Wayne. We just have 1.5 games in the season. Breathe. Look, do it with me. Me. In, out. Okay. In, out. Okay. Pause. Okay.
Come on, Bree Wayne. Come on. Don't do that. Don't start that. Don't start that. Hey, Bookie. How you doing? How's your day going? What's good?
I knew. Wait a minute. And if we still recovering from that possible news that Go Court got engaged, we still trying to recover from that? Is that confirmed?
I wasn't bringing it back up. Hey,
Oh,
Bookie,
okay.
how you doing? She
I'll
wasn't
leave it.
feeling
I'll
well,
leave it
so
alone.
I'll let her bring that back up when she's ready. We're
When
here
she's
for
ready.
you.
Okay. When she's got in that space. Double tap the screen to like the live. Hit them 3 dots in the corner if you're on the phone. Hey, who's buying Auntie a Coca-Cola? We're gonna do it 2 times today, so we're gonna drop the cash app. Did you buy Auntie a Coca-Cola today? Hit the cash.
Good job. Buy me Coca-Cola today. What did you just need to see today? Tonight? What did you just needed to see it? See what? See what? Tell me, what did y'all see? It got y'all excited. Tell me.
Ghostface said, where are all those people that were dogging Swatkins and said that her career was over? Show yourself, fool. Show yourself.
Yeah, I went live looking for them yesterday.
I loved it. I listened to that one. You was all over, man. I think every word was beep.
Yeah, I'm not playing about the Gamecocks this year. Where's this thing at?
My bad, I forgot.
I'm okay. She can't have her
Friday show.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's not the Friday show.
Yeah. We'll drop into that though. It's still something to talk about today. Okay. She said she okay. Danae backyard said she okay. Can't have her. Don't piss me off. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. My question for Tennessee: they subbing 5 players at a time to keep press going. Won't injuries bust this strategy? Boo Carter, you are 100% correct. They 1 injury away right now, actually. And I'm not wishing on them, but that's a great point. So we'll see. Kim comes from a mid-major from Marshall, where you can do a 3/4 press, a little bit of that, get away with it, but it's not Marshall, it's SEC. So
I don't care. I'm liking Kim. I'm liking her. She got on the TV and said, "Gonna be tough to play us. Pull up in Rocky Top." That's it. Pull up. That's all I can say. She said it's gonna be tough to play him. You got to come see him. She's pregnant. She's got these twins coming. I like the press. I like the energy. I'm here for all the smoke. I'm here for all the smoke.
We're going to talk about a quick heartfelt story from last week. Gonzaga head coach Lisa Fortier is ready to coach again with cancer treatment behind her. Her breast cancer treatment concluded. Lisa Fortier walked into Gonzaga's basketball facility. It'll be 2 weeks ago now, and was greeted by balloon streamers and her players blowing horns, sound horns. Fortier, who found out in February 6th that she had cancer and underwent surgery in April, is still recovering from radiation and chemotherapy treatments. She said it takes 6 months to a year to get back to full strength, and will be careful to pace herself this season even if that sometimes means handing off duties to her staff. Thoughts and positive prayers and whatever tools of positivity out to Coach Fortier. Gonzaga coming through so far on the successful side of treatment, and pace yourself, and glad to see you on the sideline.
Yeah, absolutely. Just send in prayers, speedy recovery.
So it's tremendous that she even wants to come back. I don't know, after treatment. So some people might want to take some time off, but maybe that's part of her therapy for her self-therapy. Don't know, but that's that. Here's something. USC sought University of Southern California. We love Juju 1-2, not 112. Crew Baby, come to me. All right. USC sought out advice from Iowa on how to handle the crush of attention, the rise of attention that Juju Watkins, Juju on the Beat this year is receiving. The USC sophomore said that it was special that Caitlin Clark, the first time they met, offered to help her if she ever needed advice on how to navigate being the face of women's basketball. What do you think about that, Auntie, when you get back to us? What do y'all think about that? What do you think about that?
I don't know. I don't necessarily know that she's the face yet. I know that they want her to be the face. If you need help navigating it, I hope that you get somebody that's going to be able to help you to address all of the things that are going on with the brand and around, and be able to kind of address the trolls and some of the other fake fans that you brought.
You said fake fans.
Just some of the different narratives that came around in the WNBA.
Rashad Beats, salute, fam. All right, so Evan Califax, welcome back. Where'd he go? Okay, Evan said he was back. There you go. I'm out. I'm back. Okay. All right. Listen to this. Earlier in a few lives, we talked about Sedona Price. Before I mention it, anybody know? Put the number in the chat. How many years? This is her last year of eligibility. Does anybody know? For 10 chat points. Does anybody know how many years Sedona Prince, I said Price, Prince at TCU has played college basketball? Aisha said 7. Billy Bob Cooter, I gotta say it like that. Billy Bob Cooter says 7. Danae said 15.
15.
Okay, so here we go. We're going to talk about it, and the answer will be in this coverage right here. Sedona Prince is beginning her 7th and final year of college basketball from her viral video back in the NCAA tournament bubble in 2021 to her role in a landmark antitrust lawsuit that will help get money for college athletes. She has already left her mark off the court. And didn't she have a little run-in with some inappropriateness?
Yeah, that's what I hear. I don't know too much about Sedona or TCU. I watched them last night. That was probably like the first time I really gave them a watch. I heard about some off the court stuff. I don't have a background
right.
on that.
Allegedly,
from what I understood it to be, not somebody that I'm really giving a whole lot of love on my platform or a whole lot to talk about. So they got a one team that they putting together down there, and we'll see y'all when we see y'all. That's about all I got about TCU.
Now TCU last night, I did not get to watch. I will catch one. Did they play any man to man, or was it a lot of junk defense?
I don't even know that I really was paying attention to their defense as much as it was the 1-2. I couldn't even really tell you. It was more so just to kind of see what's the big hype, why people think TCU should be somebody that South Carolina's concerned about. Nothing jumped off the screen at me. Not HBL, not Sedona, neither one of them really.
So it's just.
I'm sorry. I ain't giving them a whole lot of love.
Just a blue collar team, basically.
I don't even know if they blue collar. They're doing something. We'll see. Like I said,
do they have a collar? Do they have a collar?
I really was just giving them a look to see. Like everybody was like, "Says TCU, we got to play them." It's like, okay, I seen them. I'm still looking for 13 deep when it comes to that. The teams that jumped out at me weren't the teams that people were talking about. So
okay.
Maybe there's something that TCU is gonna show like down the line. I think the thing that I understood about TCU is like HBO was going to get a chance to go and play for a coach that had recruited her, and so maybe he would be able to kind of breathe some life back. You know, like I'm looking at him like, you know, second chance you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like second chance. Like, you've been down there 7 years. She down there to try to get her WNBA stock back. Like it's second chance you for me. So I don't know. It's a little gimmicky. It's a little gimmicky. I think.
Okay.
Is what I feel.
So quick come up. They try to have quick come up.
Yeah, I don't know, coach, but and I guess the thing is, in today's hoops, coach, do you even think that you can have a quick come up?
No.
Like, can you quick come up with all this talent out here? I don't know.
No, it's too much. Here's the thing: you have freshmen coming in that can play in the rotation. They don't have to wait, sit out. They don't have to, depending on the program. So it's a different type of first year player.
We saw that with Swords, yeah.
It's a different type of first year player coming in. Swords, physical. She's not fearless. She's, it's a competitor. So you can't teach that competitive. You can't give that. That's something that's in player, and you got a lot of competitive. You got a lot of high skilled competitive players coming in.
Yeah, I like that. I like that high skill and the competitiveness, and I think that's what you get in the Joyce Edwards, in what we saw in Jelani Cambridge, and what we saw in young freshman at USC. I'm forgetting her name. Juju speaks so highly about her. She played really well. It's the highly skilled competitiveness.
Yeah.
I think that's really kind of redefining college hoops, and then further down the line, I think WNBA hoops as they continue to.
They're gonna tear that frame up in WNBA. That 2023 freshman class.
Man, listen, they got some talent coming in. Some
Frosh. I don't like to call it freshman because it's like, man, I just like to call it, first whatever, the 2023 class. So they would graduate 2027.
Yeah, that's 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. I'd have seen something out of all of those classes.
Something special, right?
That's really, really exciting. And we were talking about how this is a generation of generationals. Like this is like a time where we're going to get more than one generational talent coming into hoops right now, and that's okay. This is like where you're going to have the Dr. J's and the Magic Johnsons and the Larry Birds and the Michael Jordans and like these people in the league at the same time. Like we'll be able to see that type of talent and that type of versatility and that type you're gonna pick a side. You're gonna pick a side. You're gonna pick a team.
Right.
You're gonna find your groove. And this is gonna be really, really fun to watch.
And we got a wrench in the building. The brother John there, MJ Lover, he needs to be escorted to the right chat. This is not the chat for the brother John.
Yeah, we don't do politics here. We don't do politics here. Brother John came through earlier. We tried to let it slide. We talk to hoops here, bro. So brother John, if you wanna talk hoops, but we're not here for the politics.
Yeah. So we're gonna
clearly
jump into some chats here before we move on. And then MJ Lover, 12 is Sedonia the Face, 112. Popular, yes. Great at ball, yes. Okay. We already did that. That was about $1 million. Give me my money.
Oh, you won, Buki. That's why you want your money?
Yeah.
He said he owe you some chat points or something, don't he?
And Ghostface Picker says, should TCU be our pincushion for the year, referring to South Carolina, the Gamecocks? Just to poke at, they are a good team, not a great team, just above an I-8 team. Rashad Beach says, TCU, who cares about a TCU? They be lucky if they make the tournament. Monkey got all the top recruit dogs.
I think TCU thinks that they're going to be in the tournament. I think they're planning on being in the tournament.
Hi.
Hook or crook, you know.
Right. Where's Juju? Like,
hey MJ, and I saw your post. Yes, I did get the tennis picks, but not one time. When I woke up, they had went off. I was too late.
Grace Knox is not going to USC. Click clack, boom boom.
Grace Knox is at LSU, I believe.
You thought? I mean, again, here's the thing: we say NIL, but to have a successful college career, you have to go to a program that it fits their style of play fits that player. They can excel or adapt well, and two, you feel like you have a connection with that head coach and the coaching staff, effective coaching staff, because a head coach is only good as assistant coaches. The whole staff is what, to me, a head coach gets better because you have a very good coaching staff ensemble put together. But
I mean, you talking about Grace Knox going to LSU?
Yeah. That's what Bree Wayne is asking. I'm saying I don't think everything is the bag. I think is what they think is a good fit for them at that point in time in their life, where they're at in life, and what they're looking to get accomplished.
I'm not gonna act like people are just going to LSU about the bag. Like, let's not act like LSU isn't the last national champion besides us. Like, the last national champion before us was LSU. That's attractive. When you look up and you see Flau'jae being able to be a dual student, a triple threat as a student, an athlete, and an entertainer, like that's intriguing if you have those type of dreams, right? But it's also just kind of like inspiring that, like, Kim Mulkey is supportive of that. Then I think when you see like having Flau'jae out at the overtime select, beautiful. Having her involved at the overtime, that's beautiful, because they're out there doing recruiting for them, right? So when you look around and it's like, yo, I'm gonna come here and I can build this relationship with you and I can keep this stuff going. LSU was doing a great job of that. Is there a bag there? Yeah. They told y'all it was. Flau'jae showed y'all it was. Are they trying to build something to win? They should. So I mean, I'm not mad at it. I think that LSU is getting the type of players that they should get. When I see these players committing to Kim Mulkey's program and the type of players that they are, I don't feel like we really missed out. I don't feel like we really missed out on anything. Like, no, that was a good fit for them. The players that we supposed to get. And so when I think about like McDowell on the floor with Joyce and a Tessa and a Lay and a Adele and a Watkins, I'm okay. I'm okay with how I show up next season.
And I think Dowda is really going to mature effectively. Give it a few games.
Dowda's just got to quit being nervous. Dowda was too nervous for me. Hey, you've been playing basketball your whole life. Girl, play basketball.
Them lights is different. You in South Carolina for
but at some point, you ain't even in CLA yet. We're on a neutral site. There's about 17 people there. Deep breath. Take a deep breath. It's still garnet and black that you got on,
right,
girl, and go out there and play basketball. And I know that's easier said than done, but I just want her to just make it. It's at the end of the day, it's basketball. And Dawn spoke so highly about her skill set and what she brings outside of just being able to extend that 5 spot to the 3-point line. That I'm excited to see it. So just play basketball. That's what you've been doing. Play basketball.
I wanted for her because of that, because she brought her in and trusting in her and hope she has a great experience there and works her way in there. But your junkyard dog right now is Glorilla. That's your you do everything player.
But Chloe has been that. Like,
right.
Chloe has been that. Chloe has been that. If you go back and watch the LSU games and all and those games, but
wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Glorilla Big Grits Kids. Get him, Chloe. Get him, Chloe. Get him, Chloe. that was what we expected. That's what we
Right.
expected from her when she shows up. Don said that Chloe was in mid season form, so that's Chloe in mid season form. I thought she had a standout performance. I thought Hannah her doggone Olivia Miles had a great performance. I like what I saw about how they work together on the floor. I like Olivia's approach is so different from what Hannah's approach is, that even though they can both be the point guard, they're not the same type of point guard.
Okay.
So you can have them on the floor together. They have great basketball IQ. They play off each other very well. I feel like Olivia is going to look to pass more. Hannah's looking to take your heart, and it's either or for her. It's either or. Hannah her doggo's like an RPO, run pass option. She could keep it. Is it a keeper or did she hand it off? You don't know until you check.
Listen. So talking about Notre Dame, since you brought that up, Notre Dame rolled into the Atlantic Coast Conference with the wave of championships before a 2-year dip. Okay, remember that? Then Neil Ivy has the 6th-ranked Fighting Irish back in top position now, and she did it uniquely her way.
Yes.
She didn't carbon copy any, Muffet, McGraw, or anything. She came in and revised it. Okay. I'm thinking about rebuild is like you totally have nothing. I think it's more a revision, right? Revised or redesigned. What would you say? They won last year's ACC tournament title for the first time as Ivy's head coach. That was her first time. And now they're the preseason favorite to win the ACC championship again. It's part of a swift rise for Ivy, who's a former Notre Dame player and assistant, who is now her 5th season as head coach, after taking over for the 2-time national champion Muffet McGraw. So you mentioned that I think is unique that they're coming off of that ACC championship experience, tournament champion, and repeat. How do you feel about the ACC? You feel it's a little tough, or is it some hit and miss teams, ACC, or they're getting better? Because I feel like it's got some.
No, and I think I messed up and said somebody else. I think I called another school in the ACC earlier. So when I'm looking at the ACC right now, probably like it's gonna be
Louisville. Louisville's in the ACC. Because Louisville used to be in the Big East. So some teams that used to be in the Big East are in the ACC. Like Louisville and Notre Dame.
Louisville definitely could be there. So when I'm looking at the ACC, Louisville, Notre Dame in the championship game.
North Carolina State.
North Carolina State will be around there. I know everybody was talking about Duke. I still need to see. I need to watch Duke again. The Duke game was like a snoozer. NC State. And somebody said they were showing fraud. I don't know about that, but Louisville, I was even though they lost, I was inspired. I was inspired by what I saw there with that young team. But Notre Dame it seems to be like, for lack of a better way to say it, head and shoulders above everybody else right now.
Yeah, the ACC, even with Westfield out.
Listen, Westfield coming back is gonna really have them. Citron didn't play either, right? So Citron didn't play either. But that backcourt that they have is gonna be real formidable. I don't know what's at. I don't know what's at North Carolina. I want to see what's at North Carolina, especially since North Carolina is still ranked and they had lost some players. But
yeah, they've been mighty quiet around there. Them parts.
Yeah, they've been quiet. Notre Dame got some tests early too. USC. Then they in the Cayman Islands with TCU, and then they come back from there, and they got Texas, and then not too long, about a week after that they got UConn. So we're gonna know real early who Notre Dame is. It's gonna be interesting to see them have to play. And I don't know. Y'all, somebody tell me in the chat, is Westfield back soon or out till January? I might have mixed that up too. So let me know. I mean, So I think Notre Dame, but Louisville, NC State, we'll be looking at them.
Okay. So here we go. We got a question for you, Auntie. Question in the chat. Hey, says Talk Sports. ESPN article says Kim Caldwell looks to return the Lady Vols to their championship glory.
Yeah, she said they want all the smoke out till January. Thank you. She want all the smoke. I like the energy. That's the energy I want. I don't think that Kelly came and was like, I want all the smoke. She was like, I don't, win, lose, or draw, it's gonna be tough to play us. Win, lose, or draw, it's gonna be tough to play us. And if I can't do anything else but make it tough for you every night, and I gotta go 0-38, I'm going 0-38. But you're gonna know that you was in a fight every night. I guess you're gonna get to play 38. If you lose them all, you go like 0-22 or something like that, coach. But I'm just saying, like,
Right.
I appreciate the energy, and I felt like the team that she put on the floor was there to match that energy. What they say, like, attitude reflected leadership. I feel like her team has that attitude, and it's the right attitude going into what I'm calling the is it Paudo? The Paudo era? Paudo? Am I saying their name right? The Twins era. The Me and Maya era.
Me and my twins. Okay.
Yeah, so they got the right kind of,
I keep forgetting about that.
they got the right kind of dogs around there, and the right type of mentality, and the right type of I feel like structure and program that they're putting in right now that the Twins can come and flourish in. That defense that they want to play, it's gonna be like 40 minutes of picking up full court the whole time. And then you got to beat us from there. Coach, I don't know what you eating, but it looked like you are chewing so fast right now.
I'm just trying to get some flavor of the Trident. The Trident.
I don't know what it was, but you were chewing so fast right there for a second. I don't know if my computer sped up or what, but it looked crazy as hell. Y'all, I don't know if y'all saw it, but he was throwing me up. I'm like, what is
I just need to get the play. You know how you get the taste out your mouth, but I need to
that look. Okay, you that Trident, but that Trident chew like that bazooka. It's just about 4, 5,
and it's gone.
Yeah, you should another joke. Get another joke, man.
Right. So, Big Foe gonna be a senior next year, but the jury's out if she's gonna come back or not. Right? Don't leave me, girl.
I don't know. We were doing the math on whether Big Foe would be old enough to meet the requirements to come out. Big Foe, I thought, just turned 21.
Okay.
So if she could be turning 22 at this time next year and go to the draft, I guess so.
Yep. It's a damn LSU gonna be tough. Yeah, Freeway. It said most of the players that LSU's got were not standouts like the players we had. Okay, MJ and Bree Wayne getting into a little dialogue, the chat debate. Big Four, Caleb Smith, Gia Johnson, Knox, Raj Hines, and Rosario. No, leave Rosario out there if she can get healthy.
Right, Bree Wayne, you was on the roll.
Okay. Boo Carter. Boo Carter said, anyone notice Texas A&M lost to Texas A&M Corpus Christi Monday? Oh, Joni Taylor. No, Joni.
So listen, is that like what do you call it? Is that because she wasn't doing her job for the? That is that because she wasn't locked in and she was at the Olympics? That they not ready to go at the start of the season?
We're gonna say the Olympic drag. That's not a boost.
No, I mean they gotta go, but I just felt like that's a real odd time to have college coaches away from their programs, right? To me, it was odd. I don't know, but from a coaching standpoint, during those that time of year that they were gone, how important and critical is that to like recruiting and getting to know players and installing your system and all of that?
And they got beat at home. Well, Booty, I mean, they lost Nia Barker. She transferred out, and she's a very high skilled player when she got her mind right. And I think it's a young team this year, still fairly, right? It's still a fairly young team, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't know if Joni's showing you how to lose a job. I don't know. She had a good thing going at Georgia, I thought. So I don't know.
Okay, so you don't even know if the Texas A&M move was a good move for Joni. Period.
Not when you rolling the way you was rolling in Georgia. Sometimes it just don't. The timing, see, it was peculiar to me. Like, what
So
else?
do you think Georgia misses her?
Oh, definitely. Because when she left, they went from in the mix, right there knocking at the door, to dropping back down to the bottom tier.
Okay.
It was still a feisty team, though. I mean, they still gave you a.
Because Georgia's one of the teams I'm watching. I got the Twins are down in Georgia now, so
They still were a feisty team last year, but they didn't win a lot, right? But they still was like that three quarters or 3 3/4 a quarter, type of team, and or depending who they play, but so the coach down there, she worked there. That coach is working with what she had, but I felt like Joni had that rhythm already. So. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors and how people feel, So
no, not at all. Not at all. You'd be surprised. Right. You think stuff is one way.
All right, Christopher Motley, this is CC Show with Sports. So if you want to talk about women's college basketball, feel free to. If not, we do have a wrench that show you the way to the chat you need to go. Duke is well coached, but we will see how the young ladies play against real competition. Okay, Roshan B, see the shots fired. We threw that out there early. You right. You got to play some competition. You got to play the next level. I facts. And who was out to January? Westbelt.
I believe.
HD. Let's go Gamecocks. Y'all serious? Texas A&M lost. Yeah, AMS. Texas AMS lost to AMCC. Isn't Corpus Christi? Excuse me.
Corpus Christi's.
Yeah. Are they D1 though? Like mid-major? Yeah, they're D1.
I think so. I'm not sure off the top of my head for real. I think so.
I was up there tongue-tied. I was. Let's see, we go. Only 2 players LSU currently have could start for the Gamecocks. Wow, shots fired. We doing that today? That's what we doing today? Hey, fam, who is buying Auntie a Coca-Cola?
What did Bree Wayne say wow about? What MJ said?
Huh?
Is that what did you say wow about only 2 of the LSU players being able to start for the Gamecocks?
Yeah.
No, is that what Bree Wayne was saying wow about?
No,
yes.
No, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what Bree Wayne was saying wow about. Yeah, it was because right after this. Yep. Shots fired right there. Marshawn B said, I'm watching Rutgers from Myler. She going to be great.
Keomi McMillan?
Is that Myler or Miller?
I like Keomi McMillan. I'm asking. I don't know if there's a Myler on the team or a Miller on the team, or if you talking about Keomi.
You talking about Keomi? Got to be her.
I don't know.
Got to move up like the Jeffersons, Texas A&M was an op for her to move up. Okay. It was an opportunity to move up. Okay. You done got Bree Wayne hot. You done got her started, Ghostface. you done got her started. I'm watching some of the new cats. If they get too out of pocket, they gone. She gone. She take my money when I'm in need. Miller. Okay, Rashan Beast. Miller. All right. She's a ball hog. Yes, indeed.
Coach. Y'all don't feel coach.
All right. So before we talk about the top 5 for season openers, let's talk about Stanford. Coach Pay. I just want to see if she gets away from the style of yesteryear and plays in, with the now. That's why I brought Coach Pay up at Stanford. And she'll be in the Atlantic Coast Conference this season. That's a lot of traveling.
A lot of traveling.
Jeffrey, everyone, I will probably be watching college basketball at NBA night. Connecticut men play their first game, and the Celtics play Golden State. Okay, that's Auntie's team.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Mondo said you're gonna give Roe a run for his money with you. Double Row 7, shout out. L for leadership. Catch the L for leadership with Double Row 7. What you saying, Auntie?
So y'all gonna have to cut an album together.
So look at this. So look at here. Look at here. So do you feel? I just want to watch Stanford to see if she stays with that Princeton offense, slow down, or if she's gonna introduce a new style of offense, a new style of play. That's all I'm curious about with Peg, with the new coach.
Yeah, I don't. So here's the thing. I'm not big on Stanford. I'm interested to see what does the post Tara Vanderveer era look like. But at the same time, I don't even know what the Stanford talent is. So it'll be just interesting to see how they show up, I guess.
Right.
But I don't know that I can expect a lot from them right now. I know Juju said that she's pretty familiar with the Pay family. She expects her to be able to build some things there. Build a good program there. But I don't know that I expect anything out of them at the beginning part of the season. I'm not even sure. Like after Erie Uffin is gone.
Right, Erie Uffin. She gone.
Who they're putting on the floor, and then what that product looks like. But it's Stanford, so I'm sure that they'll have some talent there. But I don't know that they compete right away.
Right. I don't see it. That's my concern. I don't know.
The fact that Kiki didn't stay, it should be Kiki. It should have been Kiki's show, and then Kiki didn't stay. So the fact that Kiki didn't stay is like, okay, what does that say about where they're headed?
Headed for self-destruction.
Or did that mean that Kiki didn't want to be the star of the show? That's what we're gonna find out about.
Well, it was Kiki last year, right?
Right.
Yeah, so she wanted a different ride. She wanted a different chapter.
But she hasn't been the star. And so if you're trying to be the number one player, and if you're trying to be the number one pick, you don't go play with Juju, do you?
No.
You're not gonna be. You're not right. So you had the chance to be the star at Stanford, to take Stanford wherever they was gonna go.
So obviously,
instead of that, she packed up. So I don't know if you didn't. And what we're gonna find out right now is, did Kiki not want to be be that spotlight? Did she not? Did she think, is it not enough talent in Stanford to make a run, or did she not believe in what Pay has to do?
I'm gonna go. Usually you go D, all the above.
Okay, a little bit of, and it could be. I didn't even think about that. It could be, very well, a combination of them all. But this is probably more what I'm looking at Stanford for than for like Stanford to surprise me and be like, "Ooh, they didn't knocked off, the number one team," anything like that.
Right. Okay, yeah. Now, see, let's jump in the chat here. We talking about a little bit. Let's talk about MJ talking about 2 6-1 teams, Boston and Golden State. 3 of the Golden State wins came without King of the Light Skins, Steph Curry.
Don't sleep on him.
Mondo, I already threw out the rap battle between Coach Cohen and Coach Double Row 7 last season. Okay. Hey, y'all, discernment. Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay.
What's up, discernment in the building? What's going on?
Yeah. J11. Okay, so Mondo said maybe it's educational. USC might offer something Stanford doesn't have. I don't know. Is Kiki a grad student?
I'm not sure. Jeffrey in the building. What's good?
So you think Mondo's saying it may be a little bit more program of what she wanted to finish, or maybe something. I don't know. I mean,
possibly. This could very well be true. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna put it like this: when the person wants to leave, all good things come to an end. And what they say, the reasons that we're here.
He's trying to let Coach Coleman is trying to let y'all know that he is Eddie Kendricks and Coach Rowe must be David Ruffin. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but they always want the voices. They always want the voices. We ain't had a birthday in a while. That's what it is. Coach ain't been able to show off his pipes. Ain't been a birthday in a while for him to let y'all know.
We ain't had no birthday.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
You can't make this up. So now let's talk about season openers. So we're gonna go USC, Ole Miss, playing at Adidas Arena. I call it Adidas. All day I dream about sports.
Yeah, or something else.
Oh right, remember? Yeah, I remember that. We thought that was
that was just so funny, wasn't it? Just
it was so funny growing up. All day I dream about blankety blank.
Are y'all serious?
So Ole Miss, Ed McMahon star. I'm Apollo, okay? Showtime at the Apollo. You gotta hit that. Who?
Hey, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with any of my co-hosts today. Okay.
we got click clack boom boom.
Click clack boom boom.
Who?
He's turned into a radio station on me. We just here. We are here.
Tito,
we are here for the entertainment and the laugh.
Stop teasing me, Tito. No, do you remember the time? No, all right. I couldn't stand Star Search. It was like dry.
Did you just give 5? Did you just give him 4 stars?
He gave 4. All right, so Kiki graduated. She's a grad student. She said she wanted to be closer to home. She's from Studio City, California, in Southern Cal. She's there to play and win with Juju. Her words. Okay, good for them. It's too, and you know that team is just coming together. That Voltron really hasn't meshed, or Transformers, whatever you want to call them. So I think it's too early.
Yeah.
To see if it's a good fit or not, because they're still trying to find their way. Trying to find my way. All right.
You can tell Coach was a radio kind of guy. He was a radio kind of guy. He wasn't, he wasn't on the TV. You had the TV on with the radio on too.
Yeah.
That was the kind of house. That was kind of house I grew up in.
I was the bootleg DJ. Take the songs off the radio, and I was good at.
That's what it is. You was the DJ.
I was the DJ at school.
Oh, this is okay. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, what was your DJ name? I was
the one that had the fresh.
Oh no. What was your DJ name?
Huh?
What was your DJ name?
Baby M.
DJ Baby M? I got a homeboy. I think my homeboy nickname is DJ such and such. I think his name is DJ such and such.
Baby M on the
Baby M. So you was on the ones and twos, you was cutting and scratching, you was on the mixer. Right. You was stopping it with your elbow and all that. You was that guy. You was a super B-boy. I need to know now. This is interesting to me.
Oh man, I love him, Daddy.
Oh, you was already make the music with your mouth, Biz.
Right.
Beatboxing and everything.
Yeah, then I will stop in the mic and do that. We're a week. Hold on. All right, back to
the most talented co-host out here, y'all. Seriously.
I want to know.
Coach. He's never seen too amazing. I had no idea that he was a DJ, y'all. Bring the lights up. Bring the lights up, y'all.
I was. I don't do the digital DJing anymore. That's a whole different beast.
Oh no, I can see you pulling up. You carrying crates in. I already know. You carrying crates in. He got
Crates.
you got crates.
Vinyl.
You had the Anvil crates for your 1200s. Did you have the 1200s?
The Milky Milks, the milk crates, baby.
Oh my gosh. Just happened.
Never go wrong with the James Brown.
Oh man. Oh, so
Mix it in. You never go wrong back then in the day. You never go wrong mixing in the James Brown.
You was the family reunion DJ.
Huh?
You was the family reunion DJ. You
Right,
was the church picnic DJ. You was that dude. You was the Sunday soul guy. Okay.
Also, here's a fun fact. Also, with my own money for youth, when I was in college, grad school, I rented out. It's when you could rent it out skate rink for 2 hours for youth to go for youth skate night. And I was a DJ for that, and I want to make money. Fun fact.
That was just so you was make sure somebody was there to hear you DJing. You got all them kids in there.
right.
James Brown. They didn't want to hear no James Brown. They want to skate though. Nah, that's dope. That's really dope. Anytime that you can give back to the kids. A lot of places I don't even.
Yeah, and we only charge $5 compared. Back then, we only charged $5 for them to get in.
Oh man, you would go out for $5.
That was back then. That was like late 90s.
I'm saying you could go out as a kid for $5. Man, you probably had $10 from your
right
allowance or whatever. Yeah.
And so also we filmed it. We had a cinematographer around. I had a host walking around interviewing, separate from me. And then I also had
Roseman. You had the Roseman at the skating rink.
It was my boy. He was like looking like Tracy Morgan before it was Tracy Morgan.
Man, had the Roseman.
He had the wave cap. Remember back then we not the wave cap, but like it looked like one, but it was like that real shiny cap you put on with his little suit. It wasn't a wave cap, you know what I'm talking about back then, like the beanie joint. And then I had balloon, and then I had a clown that did balloon animals for the kids.
Nah, that's fired up. But I know you did go back to the you talking about the little shiny cap with the little button on it.
Yeah, but it wasn't a wave cap. It was like the little.
But it was made out the wave material. You are hella funny. They call you hustle man.
And he walked around. He thought he was dope too. He walked around, had the mic for the interviewing. Look, that's when you write it because of, VHS going to DVD.
Is this your first time here? Y'all make sure y'all give Coach Coleman a follow on KP. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Y'all give him a follow, give him a like, hit that subscribe button on him. Run the mics up, y'all.
That's a man from the 5th floor.
From the 5th floor. Oh my goodness, man. So what surprised you the most out of what you saw so far in these 1.5 games?
All right, so we're gonna go to Ole Miss versus USC, and I wasn't surprised. I expected to Ole Miss come out with defense because we know they're limited still in their offense. They're still growing. They're still haven't really found that that I think that well of wealth for offensive players for them to come to their school yet. So they're creating it with the best scheme they can. And so that's a great job to Ole Miss, Coach Yo and staff. That's Drip's mini-me, right? Mini-me, wannabe, mini-me. So with what I was impressed with the resilience of Ole Miss second half. They faced some double deficit, 10 points at 10, 12 point deficits. It looked like, they don't have enough firepower. And then they made some defensive adjustments to slow down USC and get back into the game in the second half. And they just didn't have enough offense to finish the game. And then that's where the highly skill set of a Juju. USC only won by 2, but then that's when the highly skilled player that Ole Miss doesn't have, that's where that it clips you sometimes and makes a difference. And that's what you saw in that game. When you have a high-level players, Juju on the beat, Watkins step in, and they find a way to win the game by 2 points. A win is a win, like we say, right? On Let's Talk Sport. A win is a win. Doesn't matter, right? It sucks to lose by 30, but it feels great to lose by 1. I mean, to win by 1, right?
Hey, you only got to win by 1.
Right.
That's the thing you got to remember. You only got to win by 1.
I'm going to go to Michigan and South Carolina. We talked about that in a few of our pre-show meetings we had earlier in the week. And, we don't know if Big Drip is showing her full hand because it's kind of lackadaisical what you got. People got gambling hangovers. I don't know, starstruck,
They was at the casino, I said. They was at the casino.
Fagan, she had a weird look at her face too, like she was trying to get her life together most of the game. So it was, a lot of people left their game out on the strip the first half, on the Vegas strip.
So I got a question for you. Because in the post game press conference, Big Drip said something like players have to get used to their new roles. Like it's a lot of the same faces, but in new places. So, for example, Sanaya Fagan now being a starter. What is that transition like, right? I never came off the bench, right? For the years that I was able to play, I started. So what is the transition from an expectation from a coach when you got a player that's coming off the bench versus starting? And then what do you tell a player they're trying to make that transition?
So the thing is now you don't have, if you're in the starting position, you have to be it. You're not coming off as a spark. You got to ignite it. And so I think what you saw, Sanaya is getting adjusted to that. She had the luxury of not having to produce right away. But when you're a starter, what are you supposed to do? Your job is to set the whole point of a starter in a Big Drip's thing, in Big Drip Dawn's thing, is to set the tone defensively and offensively, not just for scoring, but to set the tone to get the team into a rhythm. That's what your job is, 5 starters. That's what she's believing in you to do, to set the tone. And then the starters come in and take it to the next level. But so what Michigan did was disrupt that. And then you have a Sanaya, great point. You have a Sanaya Fagan. And what do I say to a player like that? I keep encouraging him. I keep visiting him. How can I be of support? And know that we believe in what they have to offer and believe what to be there. But it is a big jump when you go from, hey, seatbelt gang, right, to now, okay, you got to put your game face on right now, and you got to produce from the tip right now.
Mm-hmm. So, and I see Bree Wayne. I'm jumping ahead a little bit. We'll come back to MJ's comment, but I want to, because Bree Wayne brought this up, and we didn't get to talk about it. Fagan got comfortable staying on that bench for 3 years. And so Bree Wayne during the game was calling for Dawn to make Fagan stay out there. Don't bail her out. Right. Make her stay out there.
Make her feel that.
What do you think about that strategy at this time in the season for what they're trying to do? How do you like that? How do you like that?
Well, right now I can't afford to have her stay out there because I have a Joyce Edwards. I need to get touches. Mm-hmm. She's going to be playing a lot of minutes. She's going to be instrumental in a lot of games because she's got a 2-3 level package that you can't keep on the bench much. I'm sorry, it's one of those rare first year students coming in. I get what you're saying, Bree Wayne, but I needed Adele Tack.
Adele's not ready.
Yeah, she's not ready, but I'm saying she's got to get some touches too. But
Watkins is back in the fold.
So let's see what the judge can. I don't think Watkins starts right away, but I think it's gonna be flip flop.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Watkins starts right away.
I think she's gonna have to though. But then Joyce is gonna force the hand too. I'm telling you. I already see the hand. I see the handwriting on the court. Joyce is forcing that.
Joyce could come in for Chloe. I like that too. But so on the flip side of that, on the flip side of Fagan, you've got a Dowda, who I said earlier was looking really nervous, right?
Right.
Who started all 33 games that she played last year and may not start any of these games this year. How do you turn her into that spark off the bench? Because she came out and looked like a deer in the headlights. I don't know if she needed to go through the layup line and then get right into the rhythm of the game. What is the conversation there? How do you support her into that role?
You talking about Fagan, right?
Dowda. Dowda went from starting all games last year to now having to figure out how to be when I call you, I need you to go.
I think that is she's got to get 3-4 games under her, and the team is supporting her and believing her. And just nothing. I don't feel that you saw that she has the skill set that she can play. I think that's just a natural nerve, what I call natural nerves, and it works itself out. She's a more mature player. It's just, oh snap! I'm South Carolina. Like, this is not Razorbacks anymore. So it's a whole different level, whole different type of practice, right? You had to adapt to. But just because I have confidence that Dowda will be okay because she's coming in as a more.
Oh yeah, I think they'll be okay. I'm asking these questions just strictly from like a coaching perspective.
Yeah, no, it's just a matter of. It's a matter of some things I can coach and teach you through in practice, but until you see how fast it is in game, you sometimes you have to get burned to learn. Like, okay, coach, I see what you're talking about.
Go to say it, because that was one of your favorite sayings as a coach. What, gone?
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get burned and learn. Go to say it.
Get burned and learn.
Go to say it. I knew it.
Right?
You trying to catch yourself from saying it. Go on, give me that.
Yeah, I was trying to stop because that was my go-to. Like, okay, I'm tired of talking to you, so the game gonna call. Another thing was the game is gonna call you out. I ain't gonna argue with you.
I like that. The game will call you out.
You messing your defensive coverage. So now what we got to go back and figure and study and figure it out. So sometimes as a coach, you have to let the game. And you got to be okay with that, even though they may give up some few points. You got to let the game show. Oh, you don't know what you thought you knew.
Let me see now. Who said? I don't know who I was talking to. They said now that that's happened. I think that was you. We were talking offline.
What?
Now that that's happened, now I can coach you. Now because you've gone through that, the game has exposed you. Now when you come back into practice, you're ready for me to pour into you. I think we were talking about that.
We were talking about that. Now that it happened, now I can coach you.
Now it makes you more coachable. If you're a coachable kind of kid, right? It's like, okay. Coachable. Just a heads up, the Lady Gamecocks beat Rutgers 155 in their first game last season. Obviously, people expected more from us for Michigan. Oh, that was an exhibition, though. That was an exhibition.
Right.
That was an exhibition. I mean, we put up 100 the next game too. But I mean, some of that expected more from us versus Michigan is like, some of that is just we're spoiled. Some of that is just that we're stuck in our ways. Some of us have to understand that 6'7" Camila Cardoso and that style of basketball isn't walking back into CLA right now. That's not the personnel and the resources that we have. We have a 6'6" that's going to play kind of like Camila, but she's going to be her own 6'6". She's going to be a Del Top. She's going to give us some of the things that Camila gave us, and she's going to give us some things that Camila did. I mean, Dawn has decided to go kind of versatile. You know, she's going to put out there what she needs to put out, what she needs to put on the floor, and that's I think how she set up her team with the 7 bigs and the 6 guards that she has. Right.
I mean, and you don't shoot well and you still win. That's scary.
Well, a lot of people walked away with their glass half empty. They didn't know if they wanted to put their Gamecock shirt on the next day, and they was just rethinking basketball. They was ready for softball for no reason. It was really weird. Like, we won. I was inspired by the stuff that I saw. Tina Pau attacking the basket like she was. That was so inspiring for me.
Yeah.
Now, what are you gonna do with Pau? Sometimes me. I might bust this 3, but I might go right by you to the rack, and I'll finish it really nicely through the contact on both sides, on both sides of the rim. I was inspired by that. Joyce, they picked on you. They made you look like a freshman.
Oh yeah,
they made you mad. You're gonna be better the next time you hit the floor. But you know what you got to feel? You got to feel that non-conference game speed.
Yeah.
You got to feel when it does count. You got to feel when they have scouted you. You got to feel when they do have skill sets that are almost at your level. I don't know that they put people on her that was exactly at her level, but Silas Swords also, you got a chance to see what it's like when it means something to a team and you got a target on your back because you got something that I want.
Yep.
Silas Swords is here. She wanted the world to know. Michigan, University of Michigan on the map. Corning Mays. Remember us? Khaki Pants not here no more, but you may want to check out what these women basketball players are doing over here. Side of Swords is gonna be nice. They're gonna do something over there. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but this is gonna be a kid that we watch. This is gonna be a freshman that we watch. Jelani Cambridge.
I like her game. I like her game.
Over there with Cody. Don't put your hands on me, McMahon. Hey, listen. Let me tell y'all something. That's something. But Asia Petty, and she didn't play well. But that coach, don't put your hands on me, McMahon. She's something different. Last year she was just Cody McMahon. And it's because don't put your hands on Cody. Go back and watch the 3-on-3.
Right.
She's different.
Yeah, you watched that in the Discord. That was.
She's different.
Huh?
She's different this season.
Back up.
They're going to be different this season. I mean, and it was like, don't put your hands on me. And what did you say? Because I'll address both of y'all at the same time.
Right.
So don't try me at all. And Juju Middleton is texting me right now. Just got the news that Grace chose LSU. She just got the news. I thought she was here. Yeah, on the live. We just
emotional like Carl Thomas. Emotional.
Grace not chose LSU.
So we had that in that, right? And so now we talked about the Gamecocks and we talked about the feisty Wolverines. Now we have, are they the Bruins? Are they really coming out feisty? I mean, they played Louisville at Adidas Arena as well, right? And they won. I mean, were you impressed with how they played? It was a 3-point victory, I believe.
So I was impressed with Louisville. I like Louisville. I like Louisville.
Excuse me,
I like
66-59 UCLA.
You know, I like Louisville. I like Hibachi. Little Isela Arenas. I'm saying her name wrong, I believe. But
okay.
Little Arenas.
Arenas.
She came in and was playing. I call her Little Hibachi. Little Hibachi, she played just like her daddy. She should just. And they said, "Oh, you look just like your daddy, boy. Look just." She looked like her daddy. You hear me?
Did you say that?
She shoot just like her daddy, boy. She shoot just like her daddy, boy. You hear me? She shoot just like her daddy, all over the court, wherever she wants to. That's gonna give Louisville a weapon that I don't think that they've had in a while.
And then you had a young lady from Detroit down there.
And Anaya Hardy didn't even play yet, so I'm excited about what I saw from Louisville, but. UCLA barely beat Louisville. They barely beat Louisville, and Louisville was figuring it out. And Louisville has a young team. Louisville was like 6 in the ACC last year. They barely beat Louisville. And I really was watching UCLA more to see Betts because I'm really impressed with Sienna Betts. I wasn't impressed with Lauren. Juju reminded me that it was like an injury and she had I think she had COVID last year. So I don't think that she ever got healthy after that. So I really wanted to see what a healthy Lauren Betts looked like. And it looked more like bully than basketball to me. So I don't know if that's because of the physicality that Louisville was kind of playing with. They didn't expect that out of them, but the elbows kind of and all of that was it wasn't what I was expecting from her. I was expecting to see a much more polished game, I think. So the jury is still out on Lauren Betts for me.
Yeah, I think so. I gotta agree with you. That's what I see. Again, we jury out on coaching, and so now tonight you will see Paige Buckets will play Boston University tonight. Tonight is the 7th, right? November 7th. Mm-hmm. They will play at XL Center that is at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I mention that because right now, as of this week, UConn is number 2 seed in the country. And then on the 10th, Texas will play Southeast Missouri State. So, cupcake. Is that a cupcake or it might not be?
People get so they're not in shape, and then they feelings about cupcake schedules, cupcake games. Everybody got cupcakes on their schedule. Everybody got a church league school they play. Everybody got an HBCU school they play.
Everybody got Grace Academy.
Everybody has them. How you balance that out with the Power Five schools, the ranked schools, is really what really matters. I think Gino does the best with that. I think Don does as best she can with that. People just don't want to play us. They don't want to play. I don't know, and I don't know why they'll sign up to play UConn. They'll sign up to play Grandview before they'll sign up to play Don.
Right. He said,
I don't know that. I don't know if it's because it's easier to say you lost to Grant because you got 11 of them. So you can take that. You can take that on the chin better than losing to Donnie with 3, or losing to women. I don't know what it is, but they're more willing to lose to Grampy than us. He gets games that I think we should be able to get. We should have been able to book SC. We should have been able to book Notre Dame. Again, I don't even know why we weren't playing Notre Dame again. I thought that Notre Dame and South Carolina and Paris was just a great start to the season. I wanted to see it again this year. So they get some games that we don't get, but everybody has cupcakes. LSU has a cupcake schedule. That's a cupcake schedule to me. And with that type of cupcake schedule, I set a different set of expectations. So with that cupcake schedule, I expect LSU to show up at the SEC conference games undefeated with Big Four averaging a double-double, 30 and 10. Other than that, it wasn't worth the cupcake schedule. If you show up with a loss and Big Four is not the national player of the year, she not in the talk for that, 30 and 10, 30, 10 and 5, something crazy like that, then it wasn't worth the cupcake schedule for me. So, yeah, they're not playing one ranked team, nor are they going on the road anywhere. They're playing at home.
They're playing a honey bun, sticky bun schedule.
Exactly. Telecaster, I see you in here. We're not here doing politics. If you want to talk hoops, that's fine. If not, please find another stream.
Yeah.
Someplace where they're talking politics. What do you mean SEC tournament? They got to beat us at home to go undefeated to the tournament. I mean to conference play. SEC conference play. When they start conference play in what is that, January? Thanks, MJ. So yeah, I mean, everybody got some cupcakes, Coach.
No. Yeah, I mean,
LSU has a cupcake schedule to me, so that means you got to show up undefeated, 30-10, something like that. But I think that Big Four was expecting that, and Big Four was planning to deliver on that.
I mean, you got to have some cupcakes because you want to get some other players in that you like to get some more time and see what they're capable, see how they've grown and things of that nature. But I'm just not sold on the 16, 17 cupcakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can only have so many picture opportunities. There's only so many photo ops that you can have on the schedule. Okay, that was really cute. We went down to the HBCU. Dawn took a picture with him. We all went out to eat. You got to meet us. We met you. That we did something in the community. We can only have so many of them on the schedule before it's like, okay.
Right. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, Monkey, you got 15, 16 of them ho-hos and Debbie Snacks.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. So we got to do better than that. I agree.
One moment. Checking something here. Thank you. Pause for station identification.
not station identification.
Loving the shows and can't wait to hear the battle of the real USC. Yeah. Check ball. Pause. We got next. That's where you hear a lot of that. Juju and Auntie said.
Oh, the battle of the real USC is tonight at 9:00. That starts tonight at 9:00. That's on timeout list.
Let's talk. Okay.
Yeah, we check ball. We up is more like good morning basketball.
So the battle of the real USC is going to be tonight. Okay, so make sure everybody in the chat lock that in. Live tonight. Time out. Let's talk. Battle of the real USC. Got now in this corner you got Auntie and the Gamecocks, and in this corner you got Juju, 1-2, and the women of Troy.
Women of Troy.
All right, so here we go. Let's talk about these early season predictions they have.
We got
Early predictions of Player of the Year, National Player of the Year. People saying there's a push behind the scenes from Paige. Buckets. What do you think?
Yeah, of course there's a push. And there's a backup campaign going on for HBL just in case Paige don't say what they need him to say when they cut that mic off. Cut. Go to Haley. Go to Haley.
I thought we signed an agreement. I thought we signed a disclaimer.
Didn't you read the contract page? If Paige says one thing wrong, it'll be the HBL. It'll be the HBL year.
HBL? You sure about that?
Who else they gonna go get? Tell me. Who else they drumming up?
Juju gotta be doing damage, man.
You're missing the point here. Taste the soup.
They gotta have to look.
Yeah, taste the soup. Yeah. Yeah. Cut Paige's mic. Cut Paige's mic.
No spoon.
There's no spoon. Yeah, there's no spoon. So as far as that type of narrative goes, yes, Paige is the one. Paige is the one. If Paige says one thing wrong, it'll be the HVL show. It'll be the HVL show. Or Georgia Amore.
I forgot about her.
But I think it would fall on HVL because she's at TCU. She's won the gold medal with the 3-on-3, a little bit more global branding. So there's that.
I forgot about her. You right? Aha! No spoon.
There's no taste of soup. You gotta taste the soup.
Taste the soup.
Taste the soup. Taste the soup.
Taste the soup.
Taste the soup, man.
You taste the soup. You taste the soup. What's wrong with the soup? You taste the soup.
So, yeah. But I'm here for Paige. But I'm here for Paige. I was wrong about the knees. And I told you I got that right now.
She got the platinums.
No, it's actually the Moki model. It's the Moki model. If you see how Moki watched that game in that crouch? She's been doing that 59 years. They were the best knees in basketball. Kim Moki has the best knees in basketball. Paige got that model, so she'll be able to play forever.
Oh, she got the Moki model.
Yeah, okay. The Moki model needs the Mokis. Yeah, she went with the Mokis over the diamonds.
Over the diamonds. Okay. So
she won't be worried about injury at all. And really, like, all jokes aside, like, I saw Paige play without any concern. Like, the way she dove, she hit the floor for the ball. She didn't worry about running. She didn't worry about attacking. She didn't worry about finishing at the basket. They weren't clutching their pearls when she hit the floor. So I'm really confident in what Paige is bringing. I like everything that she had to say coming into the season. I like that she spent the season popping out and building her brand and not just working on her game. Like, she found a way to balance basketball and life at a really important time, because I think that's going to help her as she gets ready to go into the WNBA. So I'm excited for what Paige is going to do this season, and I expect to see Paige and SC in the Natty.
In the Natty. Let's see. So there's some predictions that ACC will be Notre Dame will win regular season champs and conference tournament.
It's probably a good bet.
Okay.
But I'm not counting Louisville, and I'm not counting NC State out.
There's a few sport writers out there that believe Big 12 belongs to Iowa State regular season and conference tournament. Big 12,
I'm not sure because Shante Michelle got me looking at some teams in the Big 12 right now. Baylor.
Baylor low key.
Baylor, and I know I'm forgetting another team that she told me. I think Kansas State.
Kansas State. Ayoka Lee.
So I don't know what I think about Iowa State. I think I love Audie Crooks. Audie's a vibe. I love that she gave him 40. I really bought into the hype of the freshman giving the 40. And at some point, some kind of way, and I don't know if it was just in my own mind or if this happened to y'all, but at some point, like, Audie Crooks in my mind became like 6'7". Like I'm like big Audie Crooks, maybe because I was saying big Audie Crooks, and so then when I looked, it was like Audie Crooks is 6'3", she about tall as Joyce. Ooh, I might run her around. So I might run her around. I don't know if she's gonna be able to dominate like I thought. So we'll see. She should have a good season, but I don't know if I'm just saying that they're gonna win it all. As far as
Gotcha. Right, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so let's go to some other early predictions. Big East, UConn, regular season and conference
They
tournament.
name already on that trophy. You ain't got to worry about that. They name been on that trophy.
They just add the. Okay.
They just add here. They name been on that. They name gonna be on that trophy for like the next 10 years unless they leave.
I think they want to leave though, don't they?
If they football team would let them, but they sorry ass.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Oh gosh, they promising like we'll get a better football team if y'all just let us come. So I think they're trying to get to the ACC.
Okay. Big Ten is they got UCLA regular season and USC conference tournament champions.
Cody, don't put your hands on me. McMahon won that regular season title last year.
Ohio State.
I'm expecting.
Why are some writers or some powers that be just not even just leaving Ohio State out from what?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they didn't know what the Cambridge sisters was going to look like with Petty. With that freshman coming in there, dropping that 31. Petty coming there didn't look as strong as we expect her to look. But when they gel, they got a formidable five. And now I need to understand about their bench, but they got a formidable five. And I'm high on Cody McMahon right now, based on how she performed in the 3-on-3. I'm really, really high on Cody McMahon. Her leadership, ability to finish, just her no nonsense. Cody's here for all the smoke. So am I.
Right, we're here for it. All right, so here we go. Big Ten. We talked about the SEC. They got South Carolina regular season and conference tournament champions. Who you think can give it run for it? Make it interesting.
I think the season will be interesting anyway.
But I'm saying, do you think there's any team there that because you got additions of Oklahoma, Texas, and who else?
I thought Oklahoma and Texas are the only ones I remember.
Okay.
Who else well, who am I not remembering? Texas doesn't scare me. I know everybody's like auntie, Rory. Rory's 5'6". Auntie, Madison Booker's all the 6'1". Great game. 1-2. Maybe they got a third. We're 13 deep. That was the other thing that really stood out for me against the Michigan game. We played absolutely horrible and still were able to get the win. That will be very important for us later in the season. Today we're pissed off about it. Later in the season, we're going to be able to
build off of it.
To build off of this and say, remember that time and be able to finish. So
I'm
okay that it happened and look like that.
When you couldn't make the shot.
Should have said at the time. So I just don't.
Do you remember against Michigan? We couldn't make no shots.
You know what? I take that back. So Tennessee and Kentucky. I'm going to see what Kentucky's doing. I watched Tennessee. I'm excited about Tennessee. I don't know that they're going to be able to challenge. So I still have SC, LSU, but now it's Tennessee, Kentucky, Texas. Okay. Any of them right there for me right now. We'll see how they play.
Here's my thing. The way Kenny Brooks coming over from Vatech, I don't, and he's just kind of all his Vatech is in blue blood uniforms now. That's all it is. Most of Vatech is. I don't know. Here's my concern. I don't know if they're able to adjust right away to the physicality of SEC.
Mm-hmm.
The type of players they have at Kentucky that came with them at Vatech. I don't know if they're ready for. Oh, wait a minute, I wasn't ready. I don't know. I feel like you know how you get hit in your chin, not in your mouth, but just like right there on the chin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was that? Right?
Yeah, you gotta take that.
Huh?
You gotta take that.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to take a few chin checks from the teams that struggled last year. Like Georgia plays physical. Vanderbilt plays tough defense. I mean, even the teams that struggle to make it in the middle of the pack, it's tough night in and night out. I don't think those teams get that. The coaches coming in, do they really get that?
And I'm glad you mentioned them bottom tier teams because I am just dying to see what this Sarah Ashley Barker does. But they keep talking about her better than Mileage Wiley. So that's the other thing I'm watching in this conference.
I mean, and then Florida is an enigma. You don't know how Florida gonna come out. They got some.
Florida's on my watch list. Florida's on my watch list for sure. Florida's fun for me.
It's interesting when you got to play a transfer. They trying to cook up something, put a recipe together.
Oh, absolutely.
You transfer early season, like that's okay.
LSU cook USC. How do we even know how LSU beats anyone? They don't play anyone for about 2 months.
You said don't play anybody for 2 months.
Maybe get started with MJ. I'm not getting started for MJ because he woke up this morning and he chose violence. So I'm not fooling with you today. You woke up and you're choosing violence, MJ. Back off LSU. I said they've got a cupcake. Can't believe. MJ, did you see my message, sir? I heard UK post practicing fadeaway shots, avoiding physicality. That's the new way. MJ, NC State about to make y'all hold an L. No need to blueprint nothing. See y'all at Final Four if you lucky.
Stirring up the pot. Stirring up the pot. Look,
you just gotta make sure you be here for all that tough talk later on in the season.
Unless you play NAIA teams. Miss D, Sweet. Hey, love MJ, love it. They can't avoid physicality. They literally in SEC. You right, Bree Wayne. You in the SEC. So look, we've been here, fam. You got anything else in 26? This is CC show. We came where it was. We had two shows worth of tea today. We had double tea.
2 shows worth of tea today. That's right.
And we so excited, man. I just feel a whole different atmosphere with women's college basketball than WNBA. I don't know why. It just brings out the best in me. With women's college basketball.
Yeah. I mean, it's a breath of fresh air.
I have to make a confession. I was struggling with the WNBA chat, fam. We made it work though, but they made it tough for me. Every week I had to fight.
It was a fight. It was a fight to be a fan for sure. Y'all run them likes up. Us on both platforms.
Did somebody buy IT a Coca-Cola before we got off the show today?
For those of y'all that help me
click clack,
get my 100 followers so I can be live on Facebook. I'm live on Facebook on the other shows. Click clack, boom, boom. It'll fix your hip and get your leg right too.
Wait a minute. Then you said, wait a minute. No, I don't need the internet to die. You just tell us. We just talking some good stuff. You talking about the click clack.
What? Boom, click clack. What?
Oh, now that was a coming to America scene. It was. That was full offering. They're not the trash. Offering.
When I saw my facial expression alone, like I couldn't even.
Oh yeah, that had me weak.
But she said she got to fix that. But it took me out right there.
Man.
She got to fix that. Took me out. But you never know what you're gonna get from Juju, man. You never know what you're gonna get from any of my co-hosts. Please come and check them all out, please.
Are you a philosopher? Why? Yes.
I think very deeply.
I
think very deeply. That's my favorite BDP video.
Yeah. So we about to get. You got anything? We gonna get out of here because you get ready. Gotta get some snacks, like J Snacks.
Gotta get some snacks in. Gotta get ready for a bet show. I think so. Yeah. We all good.
Ghostface Killer and Daddy.
Big Daddy Long Dog himself. He putting the work in right now. He's stroking the streets, trying to make the ends meet. We back soon with them picks. Get your shekels ready. Until next time, y'all, though, stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.
We out.